Hi, I'm Mati Fuller. I use tarot, numbers, and chakras to help you understand your relationships better. So this is the weekly Love Tarot reading for Capricorn for the week of April 27 and May 3rd. So keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. So let's find out what's going on in Capricorn's relationships, soulmate and twin flame connection for April 27 through May 3rd. The Judgment card just jumped out. I don't know what that means. So where are you at? Okay, your partner has some interesting cards here. You got the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. Those are both cards that have a really strong forward motion where they want to become unstoppable and they just want to hop on their horse or hop in their cart and just go. And they have the King of Swords. King of Swords is very mental. They're not really plugged into heart energy very much. And there's also the Page of Pentacles, new opportunities for making money. So I get this feeling when I look at these cards that your partner is very much in their heads right now. They're very clear, very logical. There's a lot of energy moving forward, unstoppable energy moving forward, and new opportunities for making money. And that's kind of where they're at. They're not putting energy into the relationship right now. They're just focusing on what is it going to take to bring some money in, to follow my goals, to move forward quickly. You know, after being in quarantine for a month, that is probably something we all feel, that we want something to move forward again instead of just stagnancy. You're not really on the same page. You've got the Four of Swords. You've created distance to your partner, either spiritual or physical or mental or emotional distance. Either way, there's distance to your partner. You want to hop on your horse and go somewhere too, especially if you can feel passion about what you're doing. And you might even move to a better place, away from the relationship possibly, because you feel like you're not getting enough recognition from your partner right now. Six of Wands. Let's add up some numbers. We got 7 plus 1, that's 8. So your partner is not feeling empowered right now. 8 is the Strength card, and your partner is trying to find their inner strength. That's why they're moving forward. That's why they're creating all these goals. They have to prove to themselves that they have value. And we can add up the next cards are 1 plus 1, that's 2. They want to talk to you about it. They want to communicate with you. So they haven't cut you out of their lives or anything. They're just trying to find their inner power and inner strength. You've got, your numbers are 4 plus 1, that's 5. That's Hierophant energy. You have some fixed ideas about the relationship that is not benefiting you right now. And if you don't get what you want, you might just move on. 6 of Swords. And you're not happy about the fact that you're not getting a lot of recognition from your partner. When we add up those numbers, we get 6 plus 6, that's 12. That's Hangman energy. Surrender. There's not much you can do other than surrender right now. Turn it over to a higher power and see what happens. Honestly, your recognition is not going to come from your partner. It is too much to expect from someone else in your life, that they are going to be the ones who make you feel good. You have to be the one who makes you feel good. So your expectations are a little bit unreasonable right now. And that's probably why you got your feelings hurt and pulled away from your partner. So just keep that in mind. Adjust your expectations a little bit. So let's find out how you feel about each other. How's partner feeling about Capricorn? How's Capricorn feeling about partner? Ooh. Cards are trying to escape. That is not good. Okay. So your partner is obsessing about new beginnings. Look at this. 2 aces. Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands. They want something new so bad they can almost taste it. And they have the Fool card right in the middle. They need the freedom to walk their path, and they are craving something new right now. If you try to hold them back, they're definitely not going to be happy. Okay? So, but the good news is, if we add up the numbers, we get 2, which means that they are willing to talk to you about it. They're willing to communicate what they're doing. And that's a good thing. But you have to give them the freedom that they crave to walk their own path right now, because they feel like they've been cooped up too long and they just are dying to start something new. You've got the Hangman. You're still not able to move forward. You're still hanging from a tree, upside down, wondering where your path is. You really want to go with the flow, but it's not happening right now. So you want to control the situation instead, and that is never a good idea. If you have this combination here, Emperor trying to control the Fool is just going to walk away. Okay, so keep that in mind. Don't push your partner right now. Give them the freedom that they want if you want this relationship to go anywhere. All right, let's find out how this is affecting the relationship. Anytime somebody wants to walk their path and you try to hold them back, you will lose the battle, because the path is more important than the relationship. Always. Your spiritual path is always the most important thing. That's why we're here. We're here to expand. We're here to walk the path. And you cannot stop somebody from walking their path, even with an ultimatum. You can try, but trust me on this. I've been through it many times. So let's find out how this is affecting the relationship. Okay. Your partner has the Devil card, which has to do with obsession, addiction, feeling trapped. It could have something to do with the corporate world, you know, getting sucked into a job that's just taking all your energy and you have nothing left for the relationship. And they also have the Queen of Pentacles. They are taking care of their own physical needs right now, but they're obsessing about the relationship and not in a good way. When you add up those numbers, you get 15 plus 1, that's 16. That's Tower energy. So they feel like no matter how hard they work, things are falling apart. Chaos is happening. And it's almost like it's not in their hands. Nothing much they can do about it. You're not in a good space at all. Look at this. 5 of Swords. You just want to fight them. You are not giving them the freedom that they crave. And this is why the relationship is falling apart. You also have the World card, which could be the end of a cycle, or yeah, it could be the end of a cycle. So that might be why you're fighting them. When you add up those numbers, you get 21 plus 5, that's 26. 2 plus 6 is power. 2 is relationships, 6 is lovers, and 8 is power. So you're feeling powerless in the relationship right now. That's why you're fighting them. But don't expect the relationship to make you feel powerful. You have to make yourself feel powerful. That's the only way. The cards between the two of you is the 2 of Cups. You still love each other. You still do, both of you. And the Queen of Swords, you want to talk about it. So maybe that is the solution. Maybe you should talk about it. When we add up those numbers, we get 2 plus 1, that's 3. 3 is creative Empress energy. So it looks like talking about it is actually going to help you come up with creative solutions that you both can live with. So that is the good news in this reading. But we still need some divine guidance for Capricorn. Divine guidance for Capricorn. How to deal with this. Okay, the Fool card is still here. Your partner wants their freedom. to walk their path. And they're not going to stop unless you give it to them. You can think about the past as much as you want, but it's not going to bring it back to the present or into the future. You have to focus on a new beginning for yourself, maybe a new job for yourself. And if you can't live with the freedom that your partner wants, you may have to leave the relationship behind, even though you still love them. But the key here is to understand that when somebody wants to walk their fool's journey, their spiritual path, there's nothing else that is more important than that. And the only way you can deal with that is by giving them the freedom that they want. If you don't, it's over. Okay. So just keep that in mind and mull over that for this week. And that was the reading for Capricorn. I hope you like it. Please put your thumbs up and subscribe and share it with your friends. And you might want to check out my new tarot course on Udemy as well. The link is in the description below the video. And thank you for listening. Bye.